Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. So I asked on the community tab for you guys to ask questions for the girls. They've been wanting to do kind of like a video with me. So I thought we would do that today, and I have both of them here. Austin said he doesn't want to be in it, so I'm not going to make him be in it. But I have a couple of questions, and we'll introduce the girls and get started. And if you have any more questions for them, you can just ask and we'll answer them the best way we can.
Hey, I'm Natalie.
And I'm Natasha.
And the first question that we have to ask is, are you identical?
No, we're fraternal.
Okay, what do you do for fun, Natalie?
Listen to music and play softball.
Talk more about your softball.
I play pitcher. I can really play anywhere, mostly pitcher though. I play rec and travel.
And you have tournament coming up.
Yep, in Asheville.
Okay, Natasha, what do you do for fun?
Probably listen to music and play Roblox.
Okay. Alright, what is your favorite hobby, Natalie?
Playing softball, definitely, because that's mainly what I do.
And she likes to do crafts too.
Yeah.
Tasha, what do you like to do as a hobby?
Probably draw pictures and just sit around and do stuff.
Yeah, you like to play games on your Xbox or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, what grade are you in?
We are both in the 6th grade.
What is your favorite subject, Natalie?
Math or science?
Natasha, your favorite subject is what?
Social studies.
Okay, how is school for you girls? Do you enjoy it?
It's okay. Certain teachers I don't care for.
It's fine. I like it. It's definitely a big change from elementary school.
Yeah.
Well, and they were homeschooled as well, so they came from homeschool back into a public school setting. So what is different in school versus homeschooling?
There's like a lot more places you have to go, and there's a lot more people that you get to know.
Because going to a public school, especially middle school, it goes from you having people that you grew up with to schools from other places.
Yes.
And in our little town, it's very small here, so there wasn't a lot of kids in their elementary school compared to their middle school. What do you plan on doing in the future after you graduate?
I would like to be a veterinarian.
What do you want to do, Natasha?
I want to probably do a little small business, maybe like making t-shirts or something.
What kind of crafts do y'all enjoy?
I like what we're doing right now with making the pins and the keychains.
And you like to crochet?
Yes, love to crochet.
What's your favorite thing that we do, like craft-wise?
Probably making the pins and selling them to our school.
And y'all both really enjoy making homemade cookies and decorating them.
Yes.
They really love to do that. We didn't have a whole lot of questions, but we thought that we would just answer what we had. I'll let each one of them just kind of talk to you for a second about like their favorite hobby that they were talking about, and what they like to do in it, and kind of explain it to you. So Natalie, with her softball, like she said, she's a pitcher, and she is working on becoming a catcher.
Yeah.
So explain what you do in travel ball.
Well, travel ball, I'm mainly a center fielder, but when they need me, I can play first base also. And I pitch a good bit too.
Yeah, she's like the backup pitcher for the
ace.
The main pitcher.
And I can play a little bit of third base.
Yeah. And she's working on learning how to be a catcher.
Because our catchers keep on getting hurt.
Yeah, and she got hit yesterday with a ball in the knee. Or that was the day before.
Yeah, I was pitching to rec ball and I got drilled in the knee.
Yeah, and then yesterday she fell in the rock on the field and cut her knee pretty bad. So that's kind of what she does. Okay, Natasha?
I like to draw. I like to draw little people. My style is probably cutesy. I can do some realism. My favorite thing to draw is probably the people. I like experimenting with different textures and different art supplies and stuff.
Yeah, she's really good at drawing characters too, like cartoon characters. She can pick them up pretty easy to draw those.
She's trying to teach me a little bit how to do it, but it's hard.
And one thing that they're doing in school, Natasha's doing, what is that? The app.
App creators?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have that next semester, and then this semester I have computer science, I guess.
Yeah, so she's doing some computer stuff this year.
So next semester with app creators, we'll have the same class.
Yeah.
At the same time.
Right now, they don't have a lot of the same classes together. They are semi-split up. They have a couple of them together.
Yeah, we have science and ELA. And
yeah, but the ones that we have together, we sit pretty close. Definitely in science, though, we're
right beside each
elbow
other.
partners, really.
Yeah, so we actually asked to have them separated. That way, they could kind of be on their own, away from each other, kind of to become their own little person instead of always being, oh, that's the twins and we're going to put them together. Because when people think of twins, it's always they're the same people and they're totally different. They're completely different. Some things that Natalie does, Tasha doesn't like to do. Things that Tasha does, Natalie doesn't like to do. So they're totally different people. I think that's a big assumption that people make, is that they are basically the same person. And they're definitely not. So when they were born, Natasha was actually the biggest. They were premature, and they had a lot of complications when I was pregnant with them. I went in labor at 20 weeks with them, and then the labor was stopped several times. I made it to 32 weeks before they were born. So they were in the NIC unit for 7 days, which we were blessed it was only 7 days. They told us it would be up until the delivery day, but after they were born, they had to stay just 7 days. Natasha could not breathe on her own, so we had to have her on a breathing machine. And Natalie was the smaller of the two. She only weighed 4 pounds. Natasha weighed 5. Which is still pretty good size for twins, but they had a few medical conditions. So Natasha had to stay 1 day later than Natalie did. But they haven't had any health complications from being premature and early like that. We just found out that Natalie does have, it's called exercise asthma. Is that what it's called? It's called exercise asthma. It's where when she is on the field or playing outside or something, she has asthma attacks. So they've put her on an inhaler for that. And it doesn't happen all the time. It just depends. I think a lot on the weather too.
Yeah. Now, it's happened a couple times in school because we do running activities a lot in gym.
Okay. And with Natasha gets really bad migraines. So we have to watch her. She gets really sick with those, but they don't have any major health complications. They were pretty healthy as far as with the delivery and stuff. So, but they wanted to be on YouTube for a while, so we talked about it, and I gave them the okay to do it. Like I said, Austin will be in a couple if he wants to be. I'm not going to force my kids to be in there. That's totally up to them. They're old enough to decide whether they want to be on there or not. The girls are 11. I don't know if we said that, but they're 11 and Austin's 13. He'll be 14 in December, and the girls will be 12 in April. So is there anything that y'all want to just talk about?
People think that, like you said, we're the same person, but definitely not with our personalities too. She's more of the one that's got all like the girly stuff usually, and I'm like the one that's like, nope, no dresses and jeans and t-shirts fine with me.
Yeah. She wants like this small little cabins in the woods with her boyfriend, and I'm over here, give me a castle.
Yeah. So, and Natasha likes to play with the Barbie Dream House with the little mini, what are they, the mini Polly Pockets or whatever.
Yeah.
And Natalie sits in her room and throws a ball up in the air.
Yep.
If she's not playing softball, she's watching softball, or she's thinking about softball or talking about softball.
My favorite team's Clemson or Oklahoma.
And Natasha really doesn't care about sports that much.
I guess my favorite one is basketball.
Yeah, basketball's coming up. They both do play basketball.
I'm usually center, wing, or point guard.
Yeah, I'm usually on the block. I don't know which one I'm on, but I'm on the block right in front of the goal.
You're usually left side.
Yeah.
So if there's anything that you need to know about softball, I'm sure Natalie could answer that. She studies everybody. Like, she knows personal things about
Valerie Cagle.
about every player on the Clemson team.
Millie Thompson.
Yep. I sure do.
So she loves it. And I'm glad they love the exercise of playing sports. So.
If I ain't able to get like the vet job that I'm wanting, I would like to do the AUX, I think is what it's called. This the professional league for softball.
Yep. And then they will definitely have to go to college. We're going to make them go whether they want to or not. You're not going to be able to get out of that one.
But I think it's good that you want us to go because we'll be able actually to get a better job than not having
Yeah, like
any experience in college.
Yeah, like some kids will be like, I don't want to go to college. I'm going to just drop out in high school. And then they're dirt poor sitting around in their house with
And
nothing.
you can't really get a job when you don't have an education.
Yeah, so that's one thing I have to say about our kids. They do value their education, and they know that they are very, very lucky in comparison to some kids. Our kids pretty much, they may want for things, but they never need things, and we're blessed for that. We always find a way to get it, whether it's, have to talk to other family members to help us or whatever. But we're very, very blessed to be able to get them what they need. And we have seen kids that need that we do try to help. We like to take their old clothes that doesn't fit them anymore, and we donate those, or we'll give them to somebody.
Yeah.
Because we're not very rough on our clothes, but when we are, it's mainly like shorts and jeans.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like our old toys, like all around Christmas, she's like, go clean out your closet and go get the toys to the kids that need it.
Yeah, because we know we're getting things
that other kids may not be able to get.
Yeah.
So giving the toys that we don't play with anymore just gives them something to look forward to during Christmas.
Yeah. So, and y'all want to talk about church?
What do you want to talk about it?
Well, at our old church, we didn't have very many like kids our age. So at our new church, we have a lot more kids. I think last Sunday there was like 30 kids probably.
Yeah, I think there was 22 or something.
Somewhere around there.
So it's a lot more fun being able to like hang out with kids our age and go into like the little back room that we have and actually be able to understand what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Because sitting out in the actual church, I don't really understand it.
Yeah.
But going back there, I can understand a little bit better.
Yeah, we stay in Sunday school for like the whole hour of church or however long they do it, and they'll sit over there and have their own little like Bible study in the Sunday school room. And
I'm sorry if y'all can hear the dog. She's over there whining.
Poor baby.
But yeah, so they enjoy the church with all of the kids.
Yes.
Because where we live, we live in a very small community. I think the last census we had in our actual town that we live in, there are literally only 30 people in the town part. Now, that's like the city limits. The outskirts, there's more than that. There's 100 and something. So our town is really, really small. And the kids that are in our community, they see them at school, but that's pretty much it, because we live off of a
Dirt road.
basically it's an end road, and there are no kids really around us. It's just the three of mine, and that's pretty much it. So
Yeah.
We do have family that we can see at church. We get to see them, and the girls get to know them a little better.
We see a lot more of our cousins.
Yeah. And I was basically, I have a half brother. He was my dad's son. We grew up together, but he passed away in 2010 from a car accident, and so his kids, he had one to pass away as well. So my nephew is way older than my kids, so the kids don't get to see him. He's 20 something years old now, and so it was just me and my brother. So they don't really have any first cousins. Cameron is an only child. He doesn't even have any half brothers and sisters. So,
which, when you think about that, that's actually a good thing in certain times.
Why do you think that?
Because that means that, like, they didn't get married before and they just have always been together.
Yeah.
That's how I think about that.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah. We value marriage a lot.
Yeah.
So, all right. Is there anything else y'all want to talk about?
No, not really. I'm not sure.
Okay.
People say we look alike, but we really don't.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Me either.
Yeah. Now, when they were newborns, they did look a lot alike. It was hard to tell them apart other than their size.
Yeah.
But other than that, Austin looks more like Natalie.
I think me and Bubba should have been the twins.
Yeah, and Natalie is a lot taller than Natasha by like probably a foot. And then Austin is even taller than Natalie, so
he's taller than
I
you.
think
he's taller than me, which is not hard. I'm only 5'2", so
last time I checked, they did it at school for part of the like fitness gram or whatever, and I was 4'7".
I'm 5'1".
So yeah. But I'm glad you guys asked the questions and the girls got to answer those, and we just hope that you guys enjoy the little short video, and we would like for you to subscribe and share and like the video. And we hope that you guys have a blessed day.
Bye.
Bye.